Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Sean. Today what we're going to be doing is talking about Glaz's thermal scope and possible buffs or nerfs to put Glaz in a better spot than he already is. So without further ado, let's get into the video. How's it going everyone? I hope your day is going well. Now on to the meat and potatoes of this video. If you don't already know who Glaz is, or if you've been living under a rock the past year and a half or so, Glaz is a 2-armor, 2-speed operator associated with the Russian Spetsnaz. His ability is to provide long-range, high-damage precision fire onto enemies or surfaces to create murder holes. In this video, I'm going to put forth and hopefully articulate a few different ways we can polish Glaz to put him in an even better spot than he is. Am I saying that Glaz is in a crappy spot where he is? Not entirely, and he certainly has his drawbacks. So here are some few ways that I think we can improve Glaz, for the better of the community. Number 1, give him a better selection of weapons. Glaz has a pretty good secondary arsenal, and I'm not going to lie about that. I like it a lot. But I think my only complaint is that he doesn't have access to a full auto weapon that can be competitive with higher damage and higher fire rate weapons than most, if not all, defenders would carry. My suggestion would be a Glock 18 with a fire rate of maybe 950 to somewhere around 1,000 rounds a minute, with each bullet causing 12 points of damage. Or maybe something similar to the Taurus Judge that can fire 14 gauge shotgun shells. Had the same recoil model as the LFP 586 revolver that the GIGN uses, a 6-barrel cylinder, and the same damage model as Valkyrie Spaz 12, or less. Now let's move on to Glaz's OTS-3 sniper rifle. His sniper rifle is a good gun, but I kind of want to see a variety of primary weapons available to him. Something that'll take more skill other than just point and shoot. So what are some good guns we can give him? Number 1, the SVD. Now before we go into the fact that Glaz has a flip-up sight, I've already taken that into account. My proposal is to give him an SVD with a similar damage model unsuppressed as his original sniper rifle, but on the side of his rifle, have a separate set of canted sights, whether it be a hollow sight or reflex sight or even just plain old iron sights. A separate canted set of sights I think would be fair, and it would keep with Glaz's ability to a certain degree. Now before I say the name of this gun, later this year, there's rumor that a new operator will have a bolt-action rifle. So with that being said, here's a bolt-action rifle. I'm not saying this is it, this is just a guess. But anyways, it's a CS5 sniper rifle. If you played Battlefield 4 and had the Second Assault DLC and unlocked it, this gun will definitely sound familiar. The CS5 sniper rifle would be a perfect fit. Not only is it small and lightweight, but it also comes stock with a suppressor, so you don't have to waste that renown to get a suppressor that you've been saving to get that one operator, or that cool gold skin you want on all your guns. Now this one is different obviously because it's a bolt-action rifle. We have to manually pull the bolt back to eject a spent casing in order to chamber a fresh round to deliver democracy at lethal speeds. The first thing that comes to mind is that normally a CS5 would be best equipped with an 8-power scope. It's a good all-around scope. With Glaz's magnifier having an unknown amount of magnification to its name, I'll assume that it's just a 4-power scope until corrected. For the scope on top of the CS5, I'd suggest already having a permanently attached ACOG sight to it with a magnification of 4, with a separate set of canted sights as a secondary set of optics for closer quarters, should the need arise. Sorry, I'm a bit dehydrated here. Give it the same damage model as his original sniper rifle, when suppressed, which I believe is 127 points of damage, and a slightly higher recoil model. If you want to take the suppressor off, give it a slightly higher damage than Glaz's original sniper rifle, which I believe is 157. So with that being said, I'd suggest maybe 160 points of damage. You may be asking yourself, do the words balancing issues come to mind? Not at all. 1, give it a higher recoil model. 2, when you're scoped in and after you fire around, you have to break from scope view, rechamber, and then get back into scope view. Not only does it allow the defender unlucky enough to be on the wrong side of you a brief second to escape or get a beat on your position, I believe it brings balance to this idea as a whole. Now the last weapon idea is a bit different. As some of you may know, sometime later this year, a new operative what appears to be a bolt-action rifle will appear in the game. If this is true, I would suggest allowing Glaz access to that sniper rifle. My next idea on how to improve is a bit more cosmetic. My idea is to give him ghillie suits in his uniforms that correlate to each DLC. For example, for the Black Ice DLC, give him a snow ghillie suit. For Operation Dustline, a desert ghillie. For Operation Skull Rain, a subtly blue, green, and yellow ghillie. For Red Crow, an urban ghillie suit with splotches of red blooded in. And for Operation Velvet Shell, a ghillie suit that's similar to urban camo, but has purple, blue, and white mixed in. If that seems like too much for the dev team to do, then I suggest making a plain old woodland ghillie suit as an elite uniform. And if he's MVP, have him step out from like behind a curtain of mist, so you know, ghillie in the mist, that sort of thing. Now let's talk Nerfs. I'm not saying that this is real, but I am definitely calling for it because I believe it needs to be implemented. With Glaz's ability to use the thermal scope, it just takes away with what I believe to be a certain skill set that needed to be used with Glaz. Without the thermal scope, I believe it took a fair amount of skill to use Glaz effectively. With him now, it's just point and shoot. My suggestion to nerf him but to keep him viable is have his thermal ability a toggled ability, like Kavira's silent step ability. When you're scoping with Glaz, it slowly drains the battery, or whatever, and when the ability is depleted, you can no longer use it. That's just my opinion, or better yet, if he's nearby a mute device, it scrambles the scope or renders its thermal ability inoperable. So what do you guys think? Do you think Glaz should be given other competitive options for weaponry? Do you think he should have a ghillie suit? Should his thermal scope be nerfed? Comment down below. If you have any ideas on something you'd like to see in the game, or if something confuses you, or if you just have an idea for a video, let me know. If I like it, I may just do a video and I'll give you all the credit for it. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.